What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be explaining how to complete the Blood Moon Easter egg in a little bit more detail than I could in one of my recent shorts. If you enjoy the video, please hit the subscribe button, let me know down in the comments if this video helped you out, and thank you again for all the support. First, when starting the match, you want to make sure that the circle is somewhat centered in the middle of the map. You need the barn to be in the middle of the circle, and the mansion to be somewhere within the first circle as well. If not, you most likely won't be able to complete the Easter egg due to the smoke taking an area you need to get to. First, you're going to want to drop in here at the research center at this door. Once inside, off to your right will be a broken window leading into a computer room where you will find this transparency sheet you will need. From here, move over to the other door on top of the research center where the medical wing is. This is where you will find your first artifact, the blood vial. It can be found in one of these 3 vial holders on this floor. One being here on the table, the other being here under the table, and the last one being found in this room off to the right. In my experience, it would always be in the one that is open. For the sake of time, I jump out this window down to the first floor where you can find this room that has the overhead projector. Place the transparency sheet here and look at the screen. It will show you the location of the last 2 remaining artifacts on the map, which are these 2 green dots on the map, one being at the coal depot and the other being at the pond area. Once again, for the sake of time, climb back to the top of the research center and parachute from here over to the coal depot. Once you get there, you will be looking for the second artifact, which is a stone that can be found under a hard hat. The first place it could be is here inside the building. The transparency sheet helps if you know the map well. The artifacts will always be found in the same 3 areas in one of the 3 locations. The second place this stone can be found is in front of the building under this hard hat. The last place the stone can be found is in this gravel area to the left of the coal depot. Next, you'll need to go to the pond area on the map. I think it's best to get a vehicle because it is the furthest away. The last artifact, the animal bone, can also be found in one of 3 spots in the pond area. One being under the steps to this little shack. Second, under this wooden bridge next to the cabin on the hill. And last, being under this platform with the zip line going towards the mansion. Once you have all 3 artifacts, drive to the back of the mansion till you find this zip line. You are also going to need a sight grenade to complete the next task. It's best to loot one along the way while getting the artifacts. If not, some can be found in or around the room you need to go to on top of the mansion. Once inside this room, turn on the record player, then turn around and throw the sight grenade at this mirror. Then this note will appear on the record player. Here you will need to match what symbol equals what artifact. Either remember it or write it down. It will be needed for the next part of the Easter egg. From here, parachute over to the barn on the map. Once there, stand in this area in front of the barn and a circle will appear. You will need to place the artifacts on top of each of the symbols. This part can be difficult because you're out in the open to take shots. That's why I think it's best to do this in casuals. But once done correctly, this sword will appear out of the ground. You will need to take the sword and kill as many enemies as possible. Their souls will travel back to this area and create a pentagram on the ground. Once the pentagram is complete, you can then place the sword back into the stone. Your screen will then go black and the blood moon will start. This only stays in the sky for a limited amount of time, then your screen will go black and everything will turn back to normal. Once the blood moon is complete, your teammates will be highlighted in green and seen even through walls. All of your enemies will be outlined and your health will regenerate after being shot. You and your team will become practically invincible. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see more videos like this. And please don't forget to subscribe. We are so close to 500 subscribers, our channel goal. Merry Christmas, boys. I'll see you guys on the next video.